Honda 2004 version. This is Honda Accord 2004 version, and this one is a V6 engine version of this Honda Accord. I'm sure this is a very popular car. Most of you will be aware of how this car is, and today I'm trying to see how I'll be able to change the oil and change the filter, oil filter. So what we have here is the oil filter. This is the oil filter. It has some number inscription on it, like 1515400 PLC 004. That's it there. Then here we have the oil. This is the 20W50. This is Mobil Super 1000. What we call HSV oil. This one is written X1 anyway. Okay, so you might ask yourself, why do you have to change the oil of this car? That might be like asking you, why do you always have to change the water in your body? Like when you drink water, you urinate to drink more, you urinate to drink more. So what happens in the engine is that when the car is running, when this engine is running, a lot of tear and wear go on, and the metals are usually scraped and kind of form some kind of darkish color with the oil, and that's when the oil gets bad. And due to the continuous wear and tear of the engine, the oil tends to go bad. Then what happens is that this filter, oil filter, always tries to gather up the dirt in the engine, tries to kind of store them inside here, pending when you want to change this. And when you change it, to remove every dirt that have been accumulated with the oil that usually flows with the oil. So it's trapped inside here, such that when you change it, you bring the new one, and the new one starts to filter afresh. There's a need. Okay, just for a closer look to this car and the oil with the filter. You can see the name of the oil is Mobil Super 1000. This 20W50. That's the number on the oil. So as you can see, this is a V6 engine, and this is where you open to pour in the oil, right here. Then to leak the oil or to remove the oil from the engine, it's down just underneath the car, down there. Then you might be wondering where the filter is. Now for this car, you have to take out this tire, then to have access to where the oil filter is. Without taking out this tire, you can't have easy access to that. Some people try to crawl in, and without taking out the tire, they remove it, but I think it's easier to do it from here. So we'll remove this. We'll have to lift the car, remove this tire, then remove our filter. After leaking the oil, we then remove the filter. Then we replace the bolt for the oil. Then we put our filter back, the new filter, then put the oil into the engine. And that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, now I've been able to remove this tire here, and now I want to show you where the oil filter is. Now look at this. This is the oil filter. So we have to replace with this. have to replace it right here. But before you do that, there's an instrument you use in removing this. You don't just remove it. Then let me show you the other one. This is the bolt that you need to remove the oil from the engine. You remove this bolt, you lose it, and leak the oil from the engine. Here, mine is kind of leaking oil. This was done by one of these technicians, and that is why I like to do these things myself. They tend to destroy things. Sometimes they give it to the inexperienced apprentice, and they will destroy everything for you. So that's it. Yeah. And to fix it to the head like this, then use it and to lose the bolt, to leak up the oil. And again, you need a bowl as big as this, something that can contain up to 5 liters of oil when you're done. So I stole this from the kitchen. I hope my wife doesn't find out. I'll use it for this. This is the instrument we use in removing the filter, the oil filter. Without this, you can't use the pressure of your hand because this thing is slippery. So this helps to, grip it tightly and be able to turn it in order to remove it from there. Now this is the color of the oil that came out of this car. You can see that it's kind of dark. You can see some spills and spillage of oil while the leaking was going on and all that. These things are inevitable anyway. So let's go on. Now it's time to put the oil into the engine. You have to open this and crack this mobile cover open. Then you try to maintain a very steady hand so that you don't spill any part of this oil. Steady hands as you pour the oil into the engine. Make sure you don't spill it. If your hand is shaky, you better get a funnel and do that, because I've done this a lot of times. I can always do it seamlessly, not without some mistakes though, sometimes. We're done with this. So it's always good to check the gauge after a while. On the final note, we are done with the oil filter change of this car. Some notes you need to take is that your car might come with some specific oil type that you should use. The reason I use 20W50 for this car is because I do monthly change of oil. I try to make it monthly, or maybe when I use the car for like 4,000 kilometers, I change the oil. So this one that is recommended, the one that might be recommended might be different for what are used here. Check your car manual and know what you are supposed to use for this car. Okay, so thank you for being part of this video, and I want you to subscribe. Just subscribe down there. Yeah, my hands are dirty, but I'm gonna clean up later. That's what comes with this kind of work. So try to subscribe down the channel there, and more of these videos are coming. I have a lot to talk about maintaining this car, and I'm not sure you want to miss out. So subscribe right now. Please subscribe right now. Just click that red button right now. Okay. Thank you.